Going back to what you said about like the best taking things from other people, I'd actually argue that like oftentimes they're the ones scouting, right? Because to get to that point, they take everyone's tricks and combine it. Speaking of combining, though, we're going to get into this game one between Aquila and Gluto.
Yeah, this neutral game with using the bike is so interesting. I don't think like Gluto really uses the bike like too often. How did he even get it on the stage in the first place? Just threw it?
Yeah, I mean,
wall?
Just ride it out, jump off of it. Oh, okay, big combo here into the down smash, already off stage, forces the bike to recover high air dodge. Gonna make it back to ledge here. Not gonna get that falling aerial though, and Nabola still sitting at a healthy 26%.
Yeah, and speaking about WAP, we're gonna get the first diamond on board. That's pretty much Steve's version of that, and it's gonna make his tools a lot stronger. Gluto's gonna find himself in that minecart.
Yeah, I do think this matchup is kind of interesting because Steve as a character like usually has kind of a hard time air-to-airing, but if you end up doing stuff like that, you're a little unsafe. The up smash is ready. Can't catch you. I mean, it's Wario, right? Wario's just gonna be in the air like most of the time anyway. So if I see like Gluto play grounded, it's like definitely gonna be different.
Yeah, it's hard. I mean, you have to, right? And the thing about Steve is he has one of the craziest anti-airs that lead to so much damage.
Right.
That up tilt, right?
Yeah.
Up tilt, up air, very, very strong here. And it can be such an impossible task sometimes to even set up the wall because usually you get them in juggle scenarios where you frame trap your opponent, bait and air dodge, but why air dodge when you can anvil, right?
Yeah, for sure. Or even just block, right? Like, the best move in the game.
Yeah, we were talking about those openings that Gluto's going to get, but he's got to be careful to not knock him back against the wall and potentially get reversal. But speaking of reversal, that down air on the up B, going to take the first stock here for Gluto.
Yeah, that down air is so good against Steve, too. So if they ever, like, try to go low, it'll just pick him up. And it might, I mean, it might not get, like, the strong hit at the end, but, like, you can still keep that pressure going.
Well, and how low Akola was, too. You have to go for the specific glide angle, right? Where you, like, kind of crank it back a little bit. You couldn't ride the stage being that low. You actually have to start the glide and then angle it up. So really good down air from Gluto there.
Oh, the forward smash not going to find its mark. Aquila getting a second diamond here, so he's probably going to post up and craft that diamond tool because now he has another one in hand. No reason not to.
He's camping the bike. That's crazy. He put up a wall. Gluto can't get to his bike.
Yeah, actually going to minecart. That was some car-on-car action right there.
Yeah, traffic accident.
Yeah, and I mean, this is just so tough, too, because especially when Steve starts getting a full inventory of stone, the waft not even KOing, like, man, everything not going Gluto's way here.
No, yeah, it's just too high in the air after that up air. I'm surprised Gluto just went for it anyway.
Okay, we're going to see the minecart coming out in order to pressure Gluto into the corner. Oh, the up tilt into forward air. It's not going to find the kill, but you got Stone and Anvil coming out. The hitbox pressure. Aquila just keeping him in the corner. It's so scary for Gluto to get back to center here.
Right, yeah. And all these back airs, especially because he knows Gluto wants to jump and wants to find an opening. But on the ground, the dash attack. I want to see it. I want to see the down tilt dash attack.
Actually pulling out the jab one pressure. I really like that from Gluto. Really trying to use everything possible in Wario's kit to get through the Aquila wall. Not going to get hit by the Anvil there. But that back air, that's a different story, and that's game one.
On to Town and City, actually, just trying to kill off the side. I feel like pretty good. I don't know. Both these characters, I feel like Steve doesn't really struggle too bad on any stage. You can utilize just like that distance so well.
Oh, getting the neutral air started. This could be a lot of damage for Gluto. Going to find at least 50 here.
Nice. Also hitting those up tilts too, like you just have to be so aware of like Anvil, so getting hit like up tilts, pretty good.
TNT gonna cover him, looking like Snake right there.
Of course. Yeah.
Oh, the bike actually turning it around. That's a really interesting decision, getting the chomp on the landing as well. Can Gluto find the back air? Go for the up tilt.
Yeah, and that's like usually the situations where we see Gluto find like most of these kills. It's just gonna be right there at the ledge. But Akola's so good at finding the way back. The up smash right there, caught on the cart, caught with the block too. Just nowhere to go.
Oh, not gonna find a forward air. Good DI SDI by Gluto. Oh, going for the dash attack to find the stock. You got to be really careful here to not fall into Steve's like aerials and grounded attacks, trying to find the kill.
Yeah, I mean. In your matches against like Gluto, did he get caught by minecart like that much? Like,
that's the bounce off the platform? That was weird.
Yeah. Colin, not expecting that.
You'll take it if you're Gluto, right?
Yeah, for sure. That's definitely for sure.
Every day of the week. Gonna find the up tilt and the up airs. Oh, forward air gonna spike. Not gonna find the next hit.
Oh, the anvil body blocking Gluto from the follow-up. That is unfortunate.
Yeah, so rough. This is so much bike usage. I'm definitely not used to this from Gluto. And I feel like picking up the bike that much, like, you're not ready to react to minecart. Like, you can't, it just takes forever to, like, pick it up and then throw it.
Yeah, it's sort of just Wario's way to challenge Steve, like, doing his minecarts and potentially aerials without putting his body at harm's risk.
Right.
Harm's way. But
it essentially increases Wario's range, right?
Yeah, yeah.
You do sacrifice a lot, though, because if you do get caught... Oh, there's the waft off the platform, the up air. Gluto finally finding the opening for the waft.
How does he do it? He always finds a way to get that waft. And actually getting the kill, too, like, instead of just letting it rip anyway, like, even though you didn't find, like, the sweet spot.
Over a decade of Wario experience, that's how.
That's true.
No one uses the drift like him. That anvil's not going to find the mark. Going to be phenomenal DI by Gluto there to survive.
Ooh, what a neutral air dodge. The block kind of messing with the bike trajectory here, hopping over, and what a whip punish off, getting off the minecart here. Double back air. Another one?
The pressure. Oh, the rising Nair? I thought that was Dare for sure.
Me too, actually.
That's actually pretty interesting.
Yeah, we all know Gluto so strong when it comes to adaptation, right?
Yeah.
So we'll see. I mean, again, this is a tough matchup for Wario, but right now Gluto has the lead 170% here. I don't know if up throw is going to be enough. Wow, that is such
Town
a
and
strong
City
up throw too.
That's crazy.
Yeah, on Town with the high ceiling. The Rage definitely helped out a tiny bit, the 22%.
Yeah.
Yeah, in the games I had with Gluto earlier, he was definitely down to hit like the obvious minecarts, but when you get down to it and you get blocks in the mix, sometimes like Steve will just hit you with that powered up minecart, especially when gold's in the mix.
Right, yeah. I mean, it's just like, it's not always reactable depending on like the distance that you're at. And since you're like really trying to fade in and out, it can be like hard. Oh, yo, Cola.
Essentially, you're not going to find the kill, but Gluto does not want to be in this situation.
Yeah.
No way. That almost got the stock and ended the game here. Gluto has to respect these back airs.
Yeah, dang, not even respecting the anvil right there, dude. Gluto does not care.
Actually, love the use of jump nair dodge too to fend off the oncoming pressure, but he's got to find this last hit. Nothing matters if you can't close out the last stock.
Oh, yo, the dash back. Oh,
no Christmas miracle.
Yeah. Hey, all right. Surprised we went for the nair out of shield instead of like fair too. I feel like fair positioning is so good.
Oh, the back air.
Is that back air enough?
Town City side blast zone's gonna find it. Like, in case the viewer doesn't know, that dash attack normally would have hit.
Rip the back air, fast spell.
Yeah, and we were talking about how good Gluto is at adapting. So is Akola, right?
Yeah.
He's just so quick with it. And if it's not within like the first like game, it's definitely game 5 or game 4. Like Akola turns it up. So hard.
Yeah, I love the bait coming out from Gluto there. Was tossing the bike a couple of times, walked up to the bike, then dashed back. Akola went for the dash attack on the bike. So much hit stun when you're hitting that bike too. Gave so much time for Gluto with the whiff punish here. Every single percent matters.
Yeah, and Akola is actually just mining so much. But at a certain point, like, you're not really getting too much afterwards, right? You're gonna... you can only hold so much iron, and then once you get like diamond and gold, like it's... What are you mining for at that point, right?
Right, it caps out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's not a resource past diamond or something, you know. You don't get like the secret diamond sauce with 10 diamonds.
Yeah, let's get.
Thank goodness.
Just infinite diamonds.
Yeah, you just have a lot of them.
Yeah. Creative mode, man.
Going into this game, it really doesn't mean too much for either side until the first stock is got, because that's really when the win cons from both sides come into play and are going to be able to, like, you know, really extend the lead and make sure that the other person has to approach and makes it harder for them. But as I say that up tilt gonna confirm into the back air, and now Gluto's got to find the stock earlier. He's going to be in a world of hurt.
Great SDI.
Yeah, crazy how one move makes like Steve such a great boxer. Just up tilt.
Well, and the crazy thing too is another thing that makes this matchup so tough. Usually we see Gluto living to that 150+%, right? We just saw it confirm at around 100 up till back air. That's a clean stock done, right?
Right.
So the fact that Akola has these confirms at around 100% to wipe the stock from Gluto is crazy. And then the Christmas miracle happens, but then it just gets blocked.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I think like if you get a kill with down tilt like dash attack, you like severely like outplayed in that situation, right? Like that means you read something, they drop shield at some point, or they just weren't ready for you.
Yeah, and I think one thing Akola specializes in that puts him like above a lot of the Steve players is that he's gonna be able to live with those walls and use them to the max capability. But as I say that, Gluto using Wario's kit to the max capability with the up B out of shield.
Right. I feel like Akola is also very aware of like how the bike is used. So kind of like avoiding the situations and like saying, okay, if you want to use this to extend your range, let me use it to extend these diamond-like back airs. Jeez.
Ooh, still not enough. Yeah, I mean, if Gluto's able to find an up air or an up tilt, that's going to be huge here. Dash attack sour hit not going to be enough. Now finally Gluto getting to that 150 mark to the point where the up tilt back air won't be a true combo, right? This is huge for Gluto.
Yeah, max rage though.
Yeah, with the max rage.
We'll get something.
Oh, not going to get footstool anvil. Gluto going to be thinking he's lucky stars. He's actually living to the 160% like we're known to see him do. Now it's just going to be on him to see if he can find this kill before Akola inevitably lands the stray hit to find it here.
Right, yeah, good tech roll away. You never want to give Gluto a tech roll in, never.
What kind of formation is this?
Oh!
No way. Gluto almost got the confirm through all the walls. Like, had to go above and beyond, literally.
I thought he was going to land on it and actually just keep it going, too.
He's just trying to use anything he can to find the stocks here. Anvil coming out, not going to find its mark. Minecart as well.
Yeah, Akola's like this whole set, even in game 3, just playing their own game. Like, not really stressing too much about, like, what Gluto has to do. I mean, like, clearly adapting to the situation, though, right? Like, whenever the bike is out, you know what to do. Right.
Okay, 70% on the Gluto. Fantastic combo coming out from Akola. Akola walking backwards with that up tilt. Steve, one of the few characters that can walk and tilt.
Yeah.
Or attack. I mean, with the jab, the F tilt, the up tilt.
I like how confident Gluto is to jump over those walls too. Was he doing that against UAK? Like,
yeah.
Wow.
He's definitely not afraid to break the zone when he sees the time fit, but the problem is Akola is also swinging in a way that's going to stuff him out whenever he enters the zone. So he's basically making him have to pick his spots super well, and then when he picks his spots, he also has to play around the fact that Steve could get bumped into the walls like happened right there.
Yeah, yeah. And Akola definitely in that situation more willing to take the hit just because of the wall right there. But hey, like the bike usage really working out. This like next level theory crafting from Wario is very interesting.
Yeah, Anvil is going to come out.
Or, I mean, I feel like even with blocks, too, like, you can just stop everything.
Reset your resources, right?
Yeah, it's just so much more lethal with iron. You really have to be respectful just because Steve will make you pay. If he presses one button in the wrong spot and crosses up your DI, you could be looking at a stock loss around 60. Speaking of 60, Akola's probably going to get, 55 here. And a Let Trap scenario. TNT's going to pop up. Gluto's already at 67. It's barely been 30 seconds.
Yeah, I still like how confident Gluto is in these situations too, right? Just like willing to do these down airs on shield, willing to jump over like these blocks being placed by Akola, just to like put that pressure on, and also just like the bike is just really working out, I feel like.
Yeah, Gluto definitely needs the bike. It needs that extra bit of range, whatever it takes.
Yeah, yeah. We'll do anything. The item play.
Yeah, if you can spawn an item, it's probably good.
Remember in Brawl where you can have the tires too? Like,
oh, the tires were so cool.
Dude, ridiculous.
Getting the up tilt here, and this is just going to be too much damage.
They were very broken.
They were very broken.
Yeah. They had a bunch of items going on in Brawl, like the 0-2 armor pieces as well.
do.
Like all those things going on.
When I watch those matches, I'm like, dude, did no one realize how dumb this was?
Oh, the lava on the way back is going to end up hitting Gluto, and he's really got to find an answer here because the way this game is going, this fast pace is only benefiting Akola with everything he's got going on.
Right. Nice bite. The first one we've seen hit, actually, this whole set. It's just so hard to catch, like, Akola and shield. Because if you are, you're like jumping over the blocks, and you never know, you don't know if they're gonna just like push a button or not.
Yeah, you never know if he's trying to parry or bait that anvil footstool out of shield. He's been putting in so much work. Not gonna find the forward air, but the neutral air into forward air is gonna come out. Jab forward air as well. Gluto's gonna respond with the forward tilt, but is it too little, too late at this point?
Yeah, nice stall with the block. Stay away from that bike. In general, what are these up smashes? What's happening?
I mean, Gluto just feels like needs something to get the stock here, and now Akola knowing that, just going for a lot of shields now, not jumping in a lot of these scenarios or swinging at that. So Akola very aware of Gluto's situation here.
Yeah,
dang, and the parries are on deck too on the Nair.
That was so clean.
This, I think, is probably Sheik's best matchup of those three. So we'll see how this one shakes out, man. Should be a banger.
Well, let's see how it all starts off. I mean, you already know it's the Wario Classic. I got that frame for in there, and I'm about to put it to work real quick, especially on a character like Sheik. I mean, she kind of outclasses I want to say a good chunk of the cash in just the frame data department.
Right. I think Wario's just out of shield game is also pretty potent too, right? So you got to watch out for the nairs and how you space certain things too. But if WebJP can play the keep away game, it does get very difficult for Glutonny to get in.
You saw him picking up the bike there by mistake, just trying to press a button. But of course, if that's there, it's going to go into your hands. So I think, you know, Gluto's gotten a lot of opportunities off of that.
Yeah, no doubt about it. WebJP finding a lot of opportunities here right now. Quarter control looking pretty good. Of course, the safety, the utility of Sheik in there, of course, tossing it out in the corner, trying to pin Gluto down. As you know, Wario spends a lot of time in the air, so we got to try to keep this fella grounded.
Right, yeah. I think when you're playing Sheik against these brawler type characters, it's definitely going to be a lot easier than playing against like disjoints, right? But then you have to think about the frame data for Wario too, and it's like not necessarily that bad.
No, it's not.
Because they are brawlers, they should have at least fast frame data.
Yeah, I want to say like down tilt dash attack, both frame 5 or something crazy like that. So I mean, Wario, of course, no slouch in the strength, and oh my goodness, frame department, but off stage, got to figure out a way to get back towards the center of it.
Right.
Man, he picked the bike up by accident again, like 10 seconds ago, by the way, and Gluto hit him for it, so he's looking out for that. You know, he's tactically placing that, or like even hiding behind it, because basically your opponents can't hit you from the ground.
Oh gosh, not the GTA.
Wait a minute. What were you doing with it? Okay. And this time, just kind of letting the damage come to him. Like that, just holding still, using down tilt, you know. Again, physically, you're a little bit longer than Wario is.
Wow.
My goodness. But of course, a little bit lacking in the strength department. What's going on? Oh, yummy.
Ooh, I love
That was a really nice air dodge.
Yeah, kind of a throwback to Brawl. That was like the default get off the ledge option back then. And now that neutral air dodge has returned to its former glory, I love seeing players revert to that option.
I don't know if I like the fact that it's in its former glory.
I like seeing them use it because it's a good option, but I hate fighting it.
That's right.
What do you think about neutral air dodges?
Honestly, they're really good. Some characters are actually like have more privileged neutral air dodges than others.
Right.
Especially like a character that comes to mind is Wario, of course. Like with his air drift, it's really hard to catch him when he's just air dodging downwards because he can like switch it like last second, and it's just really hard to like follow him.
Yeah. The tracking definitely is the hardest part about playing against Wario. Like if you're not like, if you can't like catch him, you're really just waiting for him to come at you. And if you don't like track him, he's never gonna feel like he's in a threat. But wait, hold on, WebJP.
Wait a minute.
It killed?
He said feelings aren't real. This is all facts. You are in a threat right now. Land on that top platform incorrectly if you want. It is WebJP.
I thought it was Web Shapiro with the facts don't care about your feelings part.
Now wait a damn minute. Now
Wait,
wait a damn minute.
How deep did you dig?
Yeah, one thing I like about Web's play so far is how he's able to maximize his advantage state. I noticed that he makes the most out of every hit he gets. He also tried to go for that double footstool right there. That would have been insane.
That's true. Like, if you take away Sheik's jump, she like really can't make it back, right? You need that like double jump to make that advantage to come back. Similar to Mario, right? Like, you take away that double jump, it's like, it's rough.
Yeah, after the double jump, it's just you're very limited on how you can get back to stage.
Yeah. Glutonny, of course, very well aware of that. You know, taking that jump, and of course, WebJP just not being able to come back. But of course, I want to fix my lips to say this is still a pretty solid size lead, but what really is a lead versus the best warrior in the world?
Wait.
Drag down up here. What's up?
Man, such a cool combo he put together, but unfortunately just not landing the killing blow. And that is the downfall of Sheik in so many of these situations. I feel like these two characters have the exact opposite problems, right? Like, Wario can win from this position, no problem. Sheik struggles to close it out.
I think it's so interesting. I think this weekend we've seen Glutonny use bike way more liberally than ever before, right?
Yeah, I would have to say so. You know, another thing that I'm seeing a lot more from Gluto is just, you know, the patient game is starting to become a thing. Not quite, you know, utilizing the air drift that Wario's been blessed with and kind of keeping it more solid, kind of leaning back to what you talked about, the out of shield game and just how good that is with forward air and nair for Wario.
Oh my gosh.
Huh? Whoa! Oh my god! Wait, now hold up!
A little game of chicken right there. Wow, and the tip of the up B actually connecting. No! Are you dead? Oh my god.
Okay, dash attack, hold up. We at the ledge with it. You better be careful. It's the bite. Hold on.
No, gosh, that is so scary to normal get up in that situation.
Oh, yummy. Bye.
Oh, he's dead.
No way.
Okay,
barely.
just barely.
Yeah, thank goodness.
How do you get off this ledge? Wow, with the vanish! And your stock is gonna disappear as well.
Really be good at that, like macro game and like being able to like track, like I said earlier, like tracking Gluto is hard. And one misstep like could really kill you, especially against a player like Gluto.
Yeah. And I think Gluto just kind of showed his hand at the end. Was like, you know, I'm going to start playing out of shield because Sheik is going to start getting really aggressive with me. You know, a lot of forward airs on shield, a lot of, you know, approaching theirs. I should be okay. Web JP said absolutely not. But game number 2 here is upon us. Curious to see what this one's going to bring us.
Ooh, yeah, I like Battlefield for Sheik a lot, honestly. I'm kind of surprised that Gluto is counterpicking here. But I don't know, maybe he's looking for the bites on the platform, something like that.
Yeah, whenever I do see Gluto counterpick, it actually just never makes sense to me. Like it never does.
I think he picked Battlefield just to like have more space to run away from Sheik, because on small Battlefield, it's like you're very limited to like where you can actually go between the 2 platforms. And if you land on platform, you're in like an up smash to like and
that's
I
a good
feel
point.
like he's gonna use that top platform to really just start landing there more, so that way Sheik can't really like punch you.
Right, that's true. That's true.
Word.
And the boundaries of the stage might just exacerbate her problems killing, right?
Okay, Gluto really does know how to use that top platform.
I'd never get tired of that neither. Like, you know, a player gets you on that top platform, they just bait the air dodge, just do whatever they want.
Right.
Reminds me of was it Showdown back in the day? Remember it was like Leo versus Mr. R did the same thing, bait the air dodge, tipper up smash, done, you know?
I was going to say, like, I feel like in this game especially, people are way more cognizant of the platforms and how to utilize it, right? Like before in previous games, people were like, oh, platform, I just shark under it. But now people are landing on it and using it way more, like, aggressively.
All right.
Okay, wait a minute. Hold on. I like the reverse needles.
Oh, no way!
The double raindrop?
Oh, my goodness. Web JP. Go ahead and bookmark that website right there. Tipper up smash again. My God.
Was he in this hotel room practicing combos against Wario?
Maybe.
It has
that
to be.
works on everybody.
Yeah. True. But I feel like
we serve everybody.
Yeah. I feel like you have to know like these random like percentages and like how to fast fall against like certain characters too. Like as Sheik, it's not as like easy as what JP makes it look.
Stuck on the ledge, but Gluto unable to defend himself. The forward air is just so fast. Sheik's normals really do a number on Wario, I'd say. Especially back in Smash 4, and this character was not very good.
Right.
You saw him struggle in this matchup a lot. That comeback factor is really going to be Gluto's calling card here. Well, whoa. He just gave him that for free.
Gave him that for free. I always love Gluto in the corner, you know, whether it's like down tilt dash attack or something as simple as like just a retreating nair at the ledge, like just the mindset you have to do with the character as you know, kind of squirrely as Sheik. I mean, it just really kind of speaks to Web JP's gameplay.
Yeah, I say this, I've been saying this weekend too, is like, I don't think people give Gluto enough credit for how good he is at the ledge.
Yes.
Like, his ledge trapping is where he gets his kills.
Didn't we just see this at Rewired Fest? It was Gluto versus, was it Light, if I'm not mistaken? Or
yeah,
Light
I think so.
I think it was Light. He played really good against Light at the ledge. Granted, of course, that's Fox. You know, they're going to just struggle in the corner sometimes. But, you know, Gluto played out of their mind.
Yeah, Sheik, even with all her mobility options, still can struggle to get back on the stage. You got the bike being thrown up to worry about. Bite can catch you for ledge jump and neutral get up.
Oh, okay. If that second hit connected, though, everyone's living on dreams this weekend.
Okay, yeah, get that. Whoa, what did the bike just move up? Wait a minute.
Where did it go? That's not how the bike's supposed to move at all.
My God. Okay, bike is out the picture for a little while longer, of course. Web JP trying to alleviate right now. Backing off a little bit, playing safe. Whoa, now you know the hands is disjointed. Come on, man. Stop playing with me.
I'm surprised that wasn't a true comp or an actual punish out of shield. Down air being not as negative as I thought.
Yeah.
Gluto is so good at playing at these like percents too, right? Where he knows like one straight hit can lead to like a kill, and he doesn't really like, he doesn't force anything else other than like, this is my win condition, I'm gonna play my best to it. Hey, okay.
Is starting to run out of time to combo into the waft though, because up tilt might even send you too far unless it's the weak hit. Neutral air and up air certainly don't do it.
Oh, the last minute cross-up was insane.
Whoa. Web JP. He's not one of us.
For real, that drift, like you said, Drama, just right through. Oh my God. Yeah, Gluto maybe starting to feel the heat. He's like, man, I just gotta let this rip right now. You know when you're nervous and you're involved in there, can't hold it in.
Yeah,
you should see me on Tinder dates, man. I'm telling you. I said, oh my God.
Getting the butterflies, and you're not sure which kind of butterflies they are.
Right. I said, no, that was you.
I will say though, I did like the waft idea mostly because it was like there's a potential shield break right there, and if he was still holding shield, he could not have punished that at all. Like Gluto would have like jumped away from it or air dodge from it, but because Web rolled past it and didn't get hit by it at all, he was able to actually just catch him and kill him off.
Right. Wow. Yeah, you need that shield stun. Like it didn't really connect in that way.
Man, can we talk about the fact that Webb might just 3-0 Gluto?
That'd be insane.
Almost reverse 3-0 to Huckalo yesterday. Like, is this guy one of the best players?
I would have to hard agree with that. I'd have to hard agree.
Yeah, I mean, he's got a hard steal, right? Like, he's playing Sheik. This character is the, like, we see too many times where Sheik just, like, has a lead and just, like, dies, but WebJP hasn't been really, like, giving that up.
Yo. Uh-oh. Okay, a little early on the F smash. I like that. One of the rare times you see a player do a get-up attack, especially in the corner. Whoa, hold up. Oh, get off me.
Yeah. I do think, like, if you're playing against, like, Sheik, she doesn't really have that many tools to, like, avoid getting parried, right? Like,
her approach options are very telegraphed and almost, dare I say, kind of linear. Just even despite like how safe they are, it's like I know nair or forward air is coming.
Right. Yeah. That's what, like, she has to mix up with like fair or tomahawk, right? Or even just like the latest nair in the world.
That's right. Tomahawking is such a risky thing to do versus Wario because if you miss or anything, I mean, it's like it's up tilt city or grab down throw something. So
I just want to see a spot dodge waft again. People are not degenerate enough. Like, come on, spot dodge waft.
Snorlax said, "I need to see it today."
Yeah.
Gluto likes holding on to it as long as he possibly can. But also, he turned this right around. Comebacks are this guy's specialty, with or without waft. Even if the character didn't have a mechanic that lent itself to that, Gluto still has that iron will, bro. You can't break this guy.
And it's got to the spot where I feel like WebJP just did not want to be in. You know, a spot where Gluto has not only the percent lead, but a whole stock lead. And kind of going back to what we talked about before, the approach options are very good, you know, in terms of like frame data and utility, but very linear.
Whoa,
and you know you have to approach from the air.
Is Gluto doing to that bike?
Is it bike game? Get it out of here.
Yeah,
Go side the whip.
Someone was riding that thing.
Talking about gas, brake, dip. We are in NorCal.
Yeah. Bay Area, baby.
Yeah, that's like your guys' national anthem out here. Isn't it an E40 song?
I hate that you know that.
All right, is like a music historian, bro.
I feel like all set we've seen, like, usually the thing is like Sheik just struggles to kill, and that hasn't been the case for Webb. But I feel like now it's starting to be different because Gluto now has a lead to work with. So Webb is the one approaching now. It's not Gluto just giving him like openings.
Right. Yeah. I mean, we saw all that bike play, right? Like, Webb did not hold forward at all. He was like, he was literally watching Gluto move the bike around. Like, what are you doing, brother?
Oh,
Wow.
okay.
It's gonna kill straight up.
That's right. Figuratively and literally. Wow. Yeah, it's bike gang over here. Gluto getting busy right now. And, you know, again, Gluto in the corner, very, very dangerous. You know, whether it's down tilt dash attack, whether it's, I guess, bike up underneath the platform. I mean, he really has all options covered on a character as quick as Sheik, mind you.
Yeah, I do think Sheik does like Battlefield, right?
Yeah, I was getting ready to say, yeah.
Yeah, it's stage. I mean, just like the platforms and the raindrops that we saw earlier. And the fact, like, oh
my
wait,
God.
okay,
What
I
are
thought that was it.
hitboxes?
I thought that was it.
Yeah.
Yo, can I say something insane? I think Webb should run off the stage and go next. I'm not joking. Like, you shouldn't give more time for Gluto to realize
start
how you
figuring
play.
you out.
Yeah,
as soon as there was
true.
2 stocks to 1 with a full waft, I would have SD'd, unironically.
Well, I mean, this is Webb, right? He's hard to steal, right?
I mean, it's also Sheik versus Wario, and it's also Gluto.
That's right.
There's so many factors to it.
This heart is still looking more like heart of glass right now. This ain't looking good here. Things starting to kind of fall apart right here.
Oh man.
Uh-oh, yeah. It's bike gang.
Oh jeez.
We go, uh-oh. Hold on.
It's just like almost
What
statistically
is he
impossible to win this match.
I don't understand Gluto's thought process. Like, why is he riding around like that?
I mean, but how is Webb gonna catch him then? Like, you just saw he only got a fair out of that.
Yeah, true. I mean, he's not gonna kill, right? Alright.
Yep, and there it is. So we've seen the tomahawk grabbing it, and it almost looked like that was the beginning animation of back here, but talent, top professional talent, you know, so it's like, hey.
Actually has to,
You know,
yeah.
sometimes I'm winning, and then I'm winning till I'm not, so it happens.
Wait,
Not
like-
a character for chokers.
Are you pretty close with Webb, Max?
Not really, but like we're homies for sure.
Do you know if his hands ever shake like after sets and stuff like that? You know how like people get mad nervous and the hands are
Definitely
shaking?
don't know if they do.
He doesn't look like he's that kind of guy. Like to
Certainly
ever have
not.
that.
Yeah, he's cool as a cucumber for sure.
I mean, again, to play a character with this much precision, you kind of have to have nerves still. The execution window, I mean, has to be, you know, little to absolutely nothing. And right now, I mean, still starting off this match really strong. Very reminiscent of what we've seen in game number 1 and game number 2. Of course, Gluto trying to meet WebJP, I feel like in the air a little bit more and just getting stuffed out a little bit against Sheik a little quicker, but, you know, sooner or later we got to throw finesse out the window and just start throwing our weight around. That's something Wario's really good at.
Right. Just that, why does this character move so fast?
Ooh, nair into, ooh, my God, or excuse me, forward air into standing jab.
No shot.
Gluto, you're a savage.
That was rude.
If that was on a character with any worse recovery, it was curtains. But man, Webb gonna find the up smash. Looking really good here. I mean, he gets that first 100%, no problem, every game. It's just a matter of whether or not he can start things off with a stock lead. And then now we're gonna see that potentially snowball into a lot more.
Isn't that so funny? Sheik is just lethal at the ledge. You're ledge trapping her, and she was like, nah, you're dead.
That's right. Actually, yeah. It's not going down like that. It was like we almost seen like the beginning frames of F-tilt from Gluto in the corner to another patented Wario option just in terms of, you know, edge guarding. Oh, my goodness. But there is the one right there, the big shoulder, the dash attack. You're out of here.
Well, the little bit of a safety net, too, like the down tilt before, just to make sure, like, okay, I got the hit. Let me just do this dash attack right here.
That's right. I've also seen at times down tilt kind of come back to bites, like where you'll get the down tilt, but then you'll get like the whack hit of dash attack.
Right,
you know?
yeah. But I think against Sheik, like a fast faller, it doesn't like it doesn't really matter too much. She usually gets the floaties. You're like, oh, I don't know if that's gonna work.
Okay.
Maintaining this lead, yeah.
Using Needle Gang right here. Acupuncture City.
I was for sure that he was gonna die, but somehow finds it anyway. Gluto turning things around, but he's gonna have to wait a whole 2 minutes for that waft. I feel like it'll come into play toward the end of his last stock.
Was that true?
Yeah,
it felt true.
Yeah, I felt like he had just like a microsecond like delay on that waft, which is surprising because like Gluto has been letting it rip pretty early, right?
Oh, early on the up smash. And this right here is where Gluto is at their most comfortable, I feel. Not only just with the lead, but knowing now I don't have to worry about, again, being out-buttoned by Sheik. Even if we hit each other at the same time, I'll take all that damage.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, and it's looking anything but good right now here on WebJP's behalf. Matt's starting to spiral out of control. The back airs are here.
Yeah, really starting to see the wind come out of his sails. Gluto, I mean, how many reverse 3-0s has this guy pulled off in his time?
He jabbed there?
The jab, okay, jab is quick enough to bust up down tilt dash attack. We'll take
it. Up smash there?
Wow.
What are these players on?
The very beginning of him jumping up into the air with the waft is still just as strong as the cloud itself, or that hitbox is that big.
Yeah, I think the initial hitbox is just gigantic.
Yeah.
All right.
We are sharking.
Webb, can you deliver on this set?
Oh,
Once
man.
again, game 5 with a top 5 player.
The Smash 4 Sheik doing the fair trains, bringing it back.
Thanks, I hate it. I play Link in Smash 4, so like anything Sheik related, it was just like no.
7-frame jump squat.
Yeah, it stank. Not a fan. Link is much better now. Minus not having tether grab. I think that's, I don't know, kind of working against him.
We do need to bring that back.
I don't know.
Thank you. What do you mean?
I don't know. I have mixed feelings about it because like I feel like in this game like tether grabs like pretty ridiculous because like they normalize a lot of the grabs and so you whiff a grab, it's bad. But like usually traditionally tether grabs are bad, right?
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
Oh, barely out of range for that back air. Webb able to get the whiff punished, but as these percents trail on, things will get worse for him. You need to finish your plate. Webb is starting to be at that percent where he's going to explode to a straight hit.
Okay, back to the ledge we go. The Gluto at their most potent right now in the corner. We're seeing these fall away back airs, turn around F tilt. Of course, these are just, you know, kind of the calling cards in Wario's neutral when they have you pinned down into the corner. But what even really is being pinned down with your Sheik? Hold on, we get through those. No
way. You had time to think about it and everything. Maybe he thought Wario would close his mouth, put the hitbox away, but Gluto's gonna hold that for as long as possible.
Yeah, and usually from Webb we see like amazing reversals at the ledge too. It's funny to see him like get tripped up by a command grab at the ledge.
Another narrative shell got you pinned down. Shoes on the other foot right now. And now we're just trading. It's cool.
The air-to-air from Gluto, so strong. I mean, Wario just being so mobile, having these great moves to throw out. It feels like she doesn't want to take any trades either.
No, she cannot.
Right, yeah.
And again, there's a lot of these standing, you know, aerials. I mean, again, on other characters, other players, it might be a thing, but right now we're in a deficit. Nobody's walking into that.
I like the way Webb is playing though. Not afraid to throw out the buttons though. Still pressing them. I need to like find this confirm and not doing it too unsafe too. Like I think I've talked to other players and I don't know if you can attest to this, Karama, is that like WebJP is pretty annoying to like work around, right?
Oh, for sure, yeah. Because the way how like Webb plays is he throws a lot of like hitboxes in safe areas, and since she is so fast, she can like she has time to like get away from like disadvantage basically.
That's right.
And like even just trying to, because Webb is very slippery. I noticed like he's very good at like finding his way to like avoid your hitboxes and just hit you for it.
Right. It's like two of the same people playing against each other, Gluto and WebJP, because Gluto is also super slippery.
Yeah, these are two of the most mobile characters. Sheik, though, I mean, on the ground and in the air. You need to see that mobility in full effect to make a comeback like this happen.
Hard agree. I almost wonder, what are Sheik's landing frames on up special? Because I'm noticing that WebJP, as opposed to going for a high recovery, which theoretically you don't ever want to do, but it doesn't hurt to mix it up every so often, especially versus a character like War who really wants you in the corner, you know what I mean? Like, always electing to go to the corner, but you've taken so much, you know, just damage because of that.
Look, if melee players can do it, we can too, right?
There's definitely a certain window where she lands with no lag, or very little lag, but you have to be pretty precise. If he's already forced into a low recovery, like, then you'll get the sloppy landing if you choose to skip the ledge.
You know what it is? It's because, like, Gluto... Oh, wait.
There we go.
Nice. Wait, we got a game.
Hold on, friends.
Game 5, baby.
And suddenly, when your percents are this high, like Webs are right now, you don't really have to worry too much about waft. Like, you would die to a lot of different things, so it's not like a heartbreaker if you get wafted. It's obviously still an option, and still something you should be looking out for, but it's not like it's going to ruin your day to get hit by it right now.
Put the bike back in the garage. Put it up.
I think one way, or like one thing Web should be looking for with waft specifically is when Gluto's like landing with it, because he'll try to catch you being greedy when him landing, and he'll just throw out the waft. And since it has super armor, he'll throw out a move.
No way!
Oh no, we're vibing.
That
We're
bike's not
vibing.
gonna do it yet.
Okay, but see, again, another time we're in the corner. Handful of needles right now.
Oh, he tried to mix it up.
Again, yeah.
I interact with them at all. And it made me realize that Spark, or Cloud in general, as a character, is extremely good on shield, but not as good on width. So I've showed him like the different ways to maneuver around these things, so he could like properly punish Cloud. And you know, Gluto, once he get that first punish, he'll snowball into a full advantage.
Oh, absolutely. Well, kudos to you, man, because I think Gluto's one of those players, too. He doesn't have an ego where it's like he won't be receptive to coaching, right? So somebody like you who's able to dissect that and give it, just kind of give him something to funnel in, that's amazing. It's just going to make him that much more difficult to beat. And big match right here, because the loser of this will have to start in losers tomorrow, which is just, again, still hard to kind of actually process, but it is the case.
Yeah, Gluto is super grounded. And definitely a student of the game, no question. I mean, Wario, a character that you would think kind of limited in his approaches, but Gluto constantly learning, constantly adapting, but having difficulty here against Spargo, getting slain by that dash attack that we see a lot. I feel like I see more Gluto down smashes in 2023 than I have ever before.
I'm very against that move, but he's found a use for it.
Turn it off, Gluto. Turn it off.
All right, we'll see. Spargo could, Gluto could turn it up. Spargo, great start already. Got an additional 77% just tacked on to getting that first stock. I think Gluto, though, like, you know, obviously Wario, one of the best comeback mechanics in the game. We got to get there first, and oh my goodness, I can't imagine that was intentional.
Oh, that was ugly.
Well, Coach? What do you do here, Coach?
Okay, to be fair, Gluto is a momentum-based player. He does well at adapting. I think he's just getting his footing in for the set because he does know what to do. So let's say game 1 just didn't happen, okay? He's starting like with a deficit, but he'll be fine. Watch.
I like that. That's full confidence. And I believe that, too, because best of 5 is a long time. Like, that's a lot of games to get through. So.
Gluto is a scaler. He scales over time, definitely. He's a late-game monster.
I hope he doesn't prove me wrong.
Well, GG's, bro.
I could not believe he got that up air through down air. That was impressive. And then he whiffed walked. So,
yeah, I was literally just about to say, you know, he gets the stock clean. You know, the game is still in his hands, but, well, it's gone now. Or at least for the next 2 minutes.
Oh, well. All right, Spargo definitely smells blood. Almost gets down there to connect, not quite. Gluto, great evasion up until that point.
Yeesh.
They still one. Yeah, that's going to wrap it up. There's only so much you can do there.
What do you think about the stage? I feel like he needs more space. Am I wrong? Like, I feel like he would need a PS2 over a small battlefield, but because it feels like Cloud is just able to dominate by sitting under that platform and keeping him at ledge.
I think smaller stages reward Wario a lot better. Mostly because when Cloud is spacing out his aerials, whether it's forward air or back air, the more stage Cloud has behind him, the more aerials he gets.
Of course,
so if you're on Smashville, after 2 back air and you're running towards Cloud, he's forced to pick something, gets it cornered. Yeah. But
he banned FD in Smashville too, so yeah I feel you.
Oh, almost.
I guess it just becomes a question of who has stage positioning, because
Exactly.
yeah.
Which is something I realized watching Smash.
no
Wow,
front,
that
yeah.
was really good. He used the bike to set him up there. Perfectly done. Now, I remember Gluto a little while ago told us that he'd really started incorporating bike more into his offense. Snorley, were you like had a hand in that?
Yes, actually, he realized that a lot of the time when people are playing against Wario, because of his lack of range, people tend to just, retreat aerial, retreat spacing, because it's extremely little to no risk, but high reward playing against Wario. But once you summon Bike and you throw it at them, they're forced to pick an option, because now they're locked into shield. You could dash grab, you could do something, and you start seeing more like the defensive habits like rolling in and such and such.
Gotcha. All right, good catch off that limit cross slash, no tech zone on that one.
Oh. Okay.
Wow.
Wow. Man,
Second one?
you know what?
Best lineup in the business.
That's crazy, bro.
That would tilt me off the earth.
Oh, yeah.
Taking 40% while they're at ledge.
Why didn't he just grab the ledge? He knew. All right. 37%, yo, just like that, though, but still. A bit of a lead developing for Gluto. Starting to get cut into, though. Spargo now with that limit, too. Watch yourself. Okay.
All right.
Wait, this might actually be an issue. Okay,
I like
had to
that.
spin it, though, yeah.
Yeah, that was smart. Though. He pulled it a trick just a little bit sooner to make sure he could catch him with it as well.
The tracking
God
was
damn.
unbelievable. Just left to right, air to ground. There's no safe haven for Wario there. That bike is still on the stage, just kind of smoking. Oh, cool trick. He threw it, caught it, threw it, bounced, caught it.
Should be a free start.
Pro is athletic. There we go.
Nice,
That's
okay,
that'll do
yeah.
it.
Wow. And now even stocks, but the waft is on deck. And, Gluto is serious about his confirms. Oh, I was about to say, but that would have been an insane start.
You can see Spargo just trying to put a little bit of distance between them. Get back on his footing. There we go. Back air in the cross slash. So much percent follows.
All right, Gluto covering that middle ground right there.
He doesn't think Spargo is going to give it to him, but if you want to gift me a roll-in, the Christmas is right around the corner, but if you want to be pleasant, roll into this waft.
Ooh. Ooh, okay. Thought maybe we were trying to get a cross slash there instead, but went for the big finisher. And sometimes you got to do it.
I do
So good if he hits it, though.
Yeah.
It looks so
Sometimes
good
you
if
just
he
got
hits
to do it, yeah.
And sometimes he'll get it. He'll break a shield with that as well.
Yes.
Many applications, but I'm gonna have to go maybe the rest of this fight without waft. Spargo knowing that, trying to seal this away ASAP.
There are times that we see him go for that and it lands and it looks brilliant.
He's in his head.
Yeah. The extended hit on the bike.
Damn.
Very ill, very ill. Yeah.
How is he standing?
But honestly, going into this game, I think if you just committed to more dash grab, you should be fine. Because Spargo is shielding a lot after a lot of his aerials, and Gluto's respecting that a little bit too much.
Okay.
There you go.
Like
You
you say,
heard me.
it's not just getting that that big, the real big up air confirms that we normally see Gluto getting right now. At least it's not yet, but
Oh
God.
my goodness.
Dude, he's just tracking him so hard, man.
And that's to your point, Coney. The fact that he's had so many tells and the navigation has been so on point. You can do plays like that.
It's rough.
Yeah. He's just staying on top of him. There's no real way to put... Wario is so mobile, and his aerial drift is so high, and somehow Spargo is just keeping up with him, tracking him everywhere he goes.
Okay. Safety back to the stage, but nice dash attack right there by Gluto, resetting that situation. Can he find the stock back air?
But...
We survived.
Wow.
We survived. Yeah.
My boy's heavy.
he hasn't taken anything.
Yeah.
He's only at 3 despite dying ungodly early to finishing touch.
Very modest for Gluto. You could take this. Nice. Chomping him up. Let's see.
Oh.
Fair.
Oh, wow. The spacing.
Yeah, good drift.
Yeah, was able to drift just slightly far enough back to not get by that fair, but still, though, Gluto's been in control of this stock so far, only taking 32. He's added up quite a bit, too. Just has to find that last hit to go ahead and get this finisher. Back air's not going to be it, but... Oh, nice.
Nice. I love that from Gluto. This
Beautiful.
time he tracks him down. That dash tech.
I think Spargo is just playing like a man possessed. This is a very good Spargo play.
Chop, chop. Okay, Spargo. Trying to mark him yet again. Gluto actually getting the air dive down.
Ooh. I thought this was his favorite character.
Has the waft ready.
Oh, hold on. The triple. Oh my good. Give me 4.
That would kill a person.
I kind of like how he doesn't go to ledge. It's a little bit of a mix-up. So what's maybe Gluto's expecting
He's gone.
as he comes flying right into our households. 1 stock away. Spargo trying to get this 3-0 over Gluto.
He just landed right above Gluto. Gluto just did not do anything for a type of punish. Guess he just wasn't expecting to land directly on that platform. But regardless, though.
Come on, Coach. I need you to motivate your boy. I need you to get your Coach Carter on right now, bro.
Buddy took 50%, bro. What's going on there?
Have you guys ever watched a game where every like minimal or micro spacing is missing by like a pixel and then you get counter hit for it? This is one of those games.
Wait.
We saw it with Tariq a lot, actually, where it felt like he could have beaten Spargo if he was just slightly a little bit more accurate on the drift.
All right, this is definitely a hold moment with Waft Gluto, and as every commentator knows, you know, you always gotta.
We need one up throw up air to start.
I think you about to.
One up throw up air.
He might actually.
Okay.
All right, Spargo.
I think he might.
You need to close this out right now, bro. Next thing that hits, you're dead. Oh my God.
Yeah. It's just the fear.
These air dodges through Spargo are bold. And he keeps doing
bad.
it, but... Dude, there's that Michael Jackson.
Oh, he's panicking. He panicked.
No way.
That was
Did he lose off that?
Yes, he did.
He tried to show him dominance with the parry and only open the shield to take a sword to the face.
Please tell me we got a replay of that bear.
I need
That
Charles to
bear
go get
was
this money.
right on the inside.
Players like Armada and Leffen, they were very, very good in Europe, but they didn't break out into that next level until they started coming to the US and then bringing that skill level back home. And then again, iron sharpens iron, right? If your region levels up, if they start challenging you more, you're gonna get better. And of course, your whole region is.
Yeah, I do want to talk about Tariq a little bit. I believe like he actually just started traveling to compete within this year, 2023. So like the rate of improvement, he's told me, has been substantial thanks to traveling out to more events and stuff like that. So if you guys are ever on the fence to coming out to events, like, hey, there's so many big ones coming up. Make sure you get out there and really level up your game.
It's true, man. I see a lot of stoop kids who are afraid to leave their stoop and kind of go to a tournament and get humbled. I'll be real. I thought I knew I was some hot ass at my first tournament, right? And I was, rightfully so. But you just keep going, you keep showing up, and there's something to be said about playing against other tournament level players.
Yeah.
Especially when you travel as well, right? And you don't even have to necessarily get on a plane and travel, maybe do some carpools and stuff like that, but making sure that your tournament experiences aren't always with the same group of people, I think is very important because you want to be really strong at adapting. And I mean, Gluto, one of the strongest, if not the strongest player at adapting, right?
Yes, sir. And good damage there for Tariq. Good step back. I love that cross up there for that Nair. Going to find an opportunity here, dash attack. Not going to be able to get it smart, though. Trying to get that up smash, trying to close the stock early and start some kind of lead.
Almost in that perfect spacing where he could have caught the roll out or the neutral get up with that up smash. Not necessarily the sweet spot, but still. Tariq holding on right now.
Monster.
Oh, beautiful tech coming out from Tariq.
Yeah, if he didn't hit that tech, he was for sure dead.
Yeah, and Gluto is just always so phenomenal on these intentional footstools, right? In his edge guarding. I mean, he's one of the best to do it, man, honestly, on a consistent base.
Oh, using the Hydro Pump against the bike, that's so important against Gluto. Gluto almost feels like the main force of his neutral comes from the bike, right?
And definitely his ledge trapping. You have to deal with that coming down, and then you have to deal with Wario right there to punish whatever option you picked around it. Hold on, though. The reversal, back air. Gonna seal the deal on that first stock.
Yeah, good drift there by Tariq. Gonna move on forward at 145, though. So, yeah, straight hit will kill, as seen. And so now we're back to 2 stocks apiece.
And a full wop for Gluto ready to go.
Both these players are so nimble, too. You can see how they weave in and out. The neutral is always so fun to watch between these two players. Gluto, of course, very exceptional in the air. But Tariq actually is doing a good job, like, air-to-airing Glutonny when he can.
Drag down, jab block.
Oh, too much jabs, though.
Yeah.
You have to go for one because the other one just pushed him off the stage there. And, I mean, to optimize damage, you want to go for 2, but sometimes you don't have the space for it, right?
Yeah. Oh, good catch. Just gonna go for double jump fair, though. Not any big damage. But we're getting closer to that time, and that waft is in the building.
It's ready to roll.
Yes,
See if Gluto will opt to use it here on the second stock. Maybe if it gets a juicy up tilt or up landing up air. main combo starters here for at least the two-piece WAP combos, right?
Tark just content to back up and let Gluto come to him. Small percent lead, and of course you don't run the risk of getting wafted from all the way across the stage. But the second you get near this man, it's so hard to jump in on Gluto. That up air, that's a pretty respectable disjoint on that. It's gonna turn right into a kill.
I don't even know how he found that up air too. Tarek was doing such a good job like staying away from that kind of threat zone and waiting for Gluto to mess up right there. Tarek got a little impatient and tried to jump in on Gluto saying I can air to air, but that's what happens.
Yeah, not gonna happen, man. Especially when someone's center stage, right? Like sitting right underneath that platform. It's just gonna be harder to get that jump in, and that's really what Gluto was able to use to land that waft. And now is in this great lead here. Looks like he's potentially gonna close it out with a 2-stock. We will see if Terry can make something happen. Get chopped, you know, sometimes you gotta have that daily frog to throw.
Look how the lead snowballs. Once Gluto lands that waft, even if it's not to close the game out, just, you know you have to rush this man down. You're going to keep running into those hitboxes.
Right, because the second waft is charging, right? And that's the thing about Wario. It's like when you have to approach him because of waft, it's very situational, right? If it's last stock and the waft is online, it's like, oh, okay, well, you already have full waft, whatever. But in a scenario like this, you know, having that full waft, even in that final stock scenario for a recovery scenario, it just gives them an extra resource, even if you're not confirming into it.
Right, yeah, and even half waft is still such a potent option, so have to watch out for everything. And even the edge guards, geez, the down airs, Gluto's been doing that all weekend. I'm glad we're seeing way more down air usage from Warriors, because that move is going to be kind of ridiculous.
But the jumps before the down air was so impressive from Gluto. We see Terry to go for so many stalls with the neutral B, right? So because of that, compensated with the jumps and then ripped the down air. Amazing timing from Gluto, and Gluto is so proficient at knowing matchups. You have to be with Wario, right?
Yep. Very nuanced, right? Yeah, and like you said, he's good at threatening, right? All these different types of recoveries. You know, coaxed him to go low, and the moment he saw that goes for a dare. And obviously, we talked about the waft being an extra resource. In that kind of situation, if you have waft, and again, once you go low, that's a wrap. Like, if you're Greninja, you're going up with Hydro Pump, you're going to get hit, right? So, just another tactic that's going to be utilized from Gluto as we're going through as far as edge guarding.
Yeah, having no hitbox on the recovery is so bad for Wario in this matchup. Yeah, down air with a lot of power, man. The knockback growth on that move is crazy.
Yeah, and that's something we've seen him do a lot this tournament, particularly, like Snorlax mentioned, just the down air edge guards, whether it be a 2-frame, whether it be a drop zone, and then even, I know you were talking about it, Bam, but I love when Gluto uses waft to edge guard. Yeah. Not only can you just set up untechable scenarios because it's so strong, but it also puts you back on stage. That is the dream edge guard move, right?
yeah, no, absolutely, man. It's so damn good. Yeah, I think that's one of the cool things that we've seen from Gluto. He's like made a lot more. He's gotten a lot better with his waft conversions in terms of like he has a horizontal, he has a vertical, but then he just has just the raw stuff like, oh, I'm gonna parry, you know, I may use a waft OS or I may just edge guard with it, right? Making sure that he can use that resource whenever possible, that so he's not pigeonholed into looking at only one win condition.
Right, yeah, I think the bike usage that we've been seeing this weekend is a testament to that too, Bam, right? Like, he's been using bikes in so many different situations and been getting better at like using the hard toss, soft toss, like leading up to any kind of edge guard situations or even just in neutral, right? It's pretty insane how much Gluto's been innovating this character.
Yeah. All right, opportunity. Oh, no one home.
Yeah, but you see the weaving. I mean, just Gluto's so good at abusing Wario's air acceleration. And again, using the bike to kind of block off these shurikens. That's one of the main things Gluto uses bike for. It's one, to extend his range, two, to block these projectiles, right?
Yeah.
All right, Tarek with a very sizable lead here. The forward air gonna finish off that stock here. Okay, now Greninja has some great low percent combos. Let's see what Tarek's able to string together. If you get that extra credit, if you make Gluto feel the heat, that's when we're gonna start to see his game plan crumble a bit.
Yeah, no, absolutely. And now he's gonna go into like 30% here for Wario. You know, he's got his little rage as well too. So a good dash attack right here can lead into a ton of damage. All right, good catch.
Something else I want to point out is Greninja's out of shield game is terrible, right?
Yes.
Normally Wario does kind of have to worry about how he's using his aerials to approach, and that's not necessarily an issue for him here.
True. Right. I did see Tariq get a footstool out of shield, right? But
he missed input, right, and got a nair instead of a dare on that. But there are some things Greninja can do, but again, that's going to be on the more technical side and universal side. To your point, these general options are going to be absolute trash out of shield, which is why the character is always going to be bobbing and weaving most of the time.
I mean, and that's why we saw in like game 1, Gluto did a landing back air and then did an immediate rising back air, because what are you going to do? Like, there's no option right there.
Okay, wow, we still get the kill. Yeah, I was shocked.
Didn't go for the up smash after the down tilt, right?
Tarek plays so good.
Yeah, very, very good.
Wow, 3 stocks to 1 here. Very different from this game 1 that we saw Gluto. Pretty dominant. And okay, got him with the forward air there. No walk required, no big resources here. So down a stock, but
you know the vibes.
We're thinking that.
I tried to avoid it. Just think about Wario doing the Sonic pose. Like, that's such a cursed image.
No, I think Gluto doing that. You know the vibes.
I need a picture of him doing that actually for real.
So I think the big question here is he going to use the waft for the second stock or for the last stock? Personally, I think you do it to get yourself back in the game, and then you kind of slow play it to build up another one. But with only 3 minutes on the clock.
I feel Gluto loves to do it once he gets down. He takes 1 stock because the fear factor they have, right? Like, I think he just wants to take the stock. I feel like he does this a lot, where he
Gluto usually saves it for last stock.
He wants the fear of God in your soul. Last stock, last hit situation.
Yeah, that's pretty true. I mean, like, what you should do versus what works for Gluto, who is the master of mind games and controlling you with fear. Of course, no one can really glimpse into this guy's mind.
No, it's hard.
Ooh, that's a whole lot of damage. Okay.
Oh, the fastball would have been huge right there. Could have been weak nair into a smash attack.
Oh man, it doesn't connect on that down tilt up smash. Maybe that's why Tariq went for the fair earlier, right? Maybe not as true here, but
wow,
wants to do it.
Oh, and we're eating. Oh no,
is it happening, boys?
Where the rest of them at?
Yeah,
the walk vibes.
Oh, I can't find it. I'm not gonna make it, guys.
I gotta
go. Fart Phoenix right?
Oh man.
Goodness. All right, 7% here. Just getting closer and closer to that. Like, usually what, 40-50% range is usually when we see Gluto go for these WAP setups, that up tilt, that up air. But we also see him starting with the nair as well, right? And kind of go for the corner carries. I think for nair to work on Greninja, I doubt it connects at these earlier percent, so Gluto's going to have to at least rack up 20.
Oh no! No Tom's in sight, baby. That's a wrap.
True. True act.
Yes.
Wow. Okay, Gluto somehow bringing that one back somehow.
Man.
That whenever I see someone double roll, they're jammed.
Yeah,
like you already showed your opponent that you just completely respect them and fear them.
It's a mental boom.
Yeah. Like, take my life now.
Never double roll. Never show your opponent the fear.
Yeah.
You got to do the triple roll instead.
Oh, not that.
Triple roll.
Triple roll becomes big brained, right?
Yeah.
Oh, Gluto, he's so opportunistic. He knows exactly how to look for those and clearly reaping the rewards. Tarek, though, going to run it back here to Town and City. I kind of like this stage for the matchup. I don't think that really had much to do with it, other than the fact that it makes WAP kill a little bit earlier.
Yeah.
Which really mattered that last game. Specifically.
Very much. All right, we're going to step back.
But you do have the space, right? I do agree with you, Max. This stage has a lot of room to work with. Any character that's really quick and nimble, you want more stage to work with so you can just dash around and whip money, right?
And of course, I mean, you can just go airborne too with that great full hop as well.
Oh yeah, Greninja has an incredible full hop and double jump. One of the best double jumps in the game, if I'm not mistaken.
Absolutely. I was actually surprised he didn't just try to jump over completely. But again, like you said, the fear of God was in his soul. And, you know, and he's like, cool.
That double roll was almost certainly an accident, right? Yeah. Maybe like a dash shield, but your hands are shaking because you're fighting the bad man.
The big bad man.
Why did God give Wario so much gas?
Yeah.
What do they feed this guy, bro? That's what I want to know. Either way, game 3 here. Tarek still alive. There's still a chance, and a down tilt to up smash going to kick it off on the right foot.
Yeah, that platform almost screwed up that combo.
Yeah, very close.
Yeah, that's the worst when you see a platform like screw up a Greninja combo. It's like, dang.
Oh, wow. Should have been a better character. See ya.
Down throw into Nada right there. Okay, this time we're going to go for up. Couple up airs to follow. And yeah, that does beat Wario's entire moveset clean from underneath.
The tracking is so good from Tarek.
Yeah, you can see how high Tariq can put some of these up airs, right, because of the full hop, because of the double jump height is just so crazy, and just how fast those jumps are as well.
Yeah, Greninja, one of the few characters that really can kind of chase almost everywhere, right? You see that kind of in VSS, obviously see it with Sonic too. Just extremely mobile, not just on the ground, but also in the air.
This is a huge lead for Tariq. Off-stage scenario here, trying to line up this back air, the bike trades, but there's no bike here. Maybe, but the platform coming to Gluto's rescue.
Just in time.
This transformation is the most messed up, by the way.
It is, for sure. People died so early on this one.
This is definitely the alleyway. That's the robbery.
Yeah, the alleyway and the stretcher way. Because we've seen so many players get stretchered in this specific formation.
Grabbing someone on the platform right as it's rolling away is probably one of the best feelings, but when you get grabbed, you're like, why was I even there?
Yeah. Oh, okay. Thought he was about to clap it up. Not yet.
Knocks off the bike, though.
Ooh, that last hit of the forward air right there. Okay.
Gluto knows how to bring back percents. Like, I feel like this man's never out. Of course, it's Waff, but, like, even without it.
The bike juggler.
Wow. Extra delay right there on the counter, and it's going to end up going through. But Tariq, his lead is slowly slipping away here.
Oh, the trade. Wait.
Still alive? No. Okay.
That was a gimp with bike. You gotta knock Wario really low, and I think that was a drag down trade because it was back air. So since it was a multi-hit property, got the the drag down properties there. So wow, and Wario's not even a fast faller, so usually the floatier character is not as susceptible to that. But that was extremely clutch coming out from Tariq.
Yeah, back air is so messed up from Greninja too, because there are some like drag down like back air combos that like are true. Like back air forward smash actually works.
Yeah, that back air drag down is pretty ridiculous.
Brutal. All right, let's see. Tariq, did you learn from the last game? Are you able to clutch this one out? I low-key think timing him out would have been a viable strategy last time around, but now we got 3 minutes on the clock and a very healthy Wario, so I don't know if that's necessarily on the table.
It's funny because we're saying, like, Tariq, can you clutch it out? And Tariq's the one with 2 stocks. Yeah. Can you clutch this one out? Like, 2 stocks to 1, but you're absolutely right, Max. I mean, we've seen this scenario last game, right?
Yeah.
Feels like this guy is never losing until you see the victory screen, right?
Yeah, dude, Gluto lives for this, man. I'm telling you. Always, he wants to make sure he has the walk on deck last stock, dude. He wants to hurt people.
I swear he's an adrenaline junkie.
Oh, free. He loves it.
He'll lose the first 2 stocks on purpose just to feel something.
Just to feel something.
Oh no.
Gosh, damn
it.
Oh, what's up? Don't
roll in. Don't roll in.
Okay. Where you at?
Never roll in first.
Yeah, look at him.
Never.
He's just chasing him. Okay, good catch over the bear.
Oh, the turnaround on the bike.
Oh, no bike. There's no bike here.
He's bikeless. He's going to have to use walk to get back.
Is he going to
do it?
Oh, yeah, double jump.
Yeah, he has to walk.
Wow, all right. Gluto losing his X Factor here. He's got to get it done in an honest fashion.
I feel like Gluto can do it too, though, in this situation. So good at, like, racking up the percent still. Even... Oh, okay.
Wow.
Still caught off guard anyway.
Good catch.
More than being one.
Yeah, I feel like sometimes there's pressure on you when you're winning. It's like, oh, I have to win. Like, shit. Like, I look so dumb if I drop this lead. Whereas you look really badass if you make the comeback.
Exactly. Because when you start getting momentum, it just feels sick, right?
I've heard too many players like say this, like, man, I just keep blowing the lead. Like, I keep losing the lead. Like, I just have to get better at playing with the lead. It's so hard to do, honestly, to keep up.
All right, so Battlefield is the pick here for Gluto. See if Tariq can bring this back to a Game 5. Gluto started the set off with a 2-0 lead, coming in with the robbery on Game 2, KOing Tariq at about 7% before the Nair.
Nice, I like the situation Tariq set up right there, too, with the landing Nair. Might have led to a fair afterwards, but still finds the air dodge trap right and getting jabbed against Gluto. But Gluto's still keeping the pressure alive, even with Tariq's great movement.
I gotta say, man, the games have been so even at the beginning, right? It's just like Gluto's usually ready to snatch it from you at the end. Last time we saw a different story, so maybe Tariq this time will be able to replicate that. Again, it doesn't look like it's out of hand yet.
Right. Also, another side note, just kind of unfortunate that we have both these players facing off because they're both Europe, right? Wish it could have been a little bit more of a mixed bag here, but nonetheless, both these players have played a good amount against each other, but the fact that they got to play here at Watch the Throne, especially on the loser side of things as well. All right, and some new cheer. Tries to get the up B out of shield. I love the forward tilts coming out from Tariq this weekend.
Yeah, true. I feel like forward tilt's kind of underexplored with Greninja. It's not necessarily fast, but it's just the fact that you put out a hitbox saying like, yeah, I'm gonna stand my ground. You're not going anywhere.
Yeah, I actually think it's like it's really just underrated because you also got to look at the nature of the character, right? The character is such a fast character. And so having something that has that kind of range, it's not the fastest tilt in the world, but it's also not the slowest one either. And it can set up situations where people are like, characters are going to be low to the ground, maybe potential tech chases, or in a situation where they're like at that short hop height where it's a danger to air dodge or double jump. So I do think that it's great that he's using it a bit more.
Another down air edge guard right there, getting so much mileage out of Wario's head. He's got a helmet on for a reason.
Are we going up? Okay. Oh, I think he wanted that dash, man, to really chase underneath after he got that initial up there. But
Nice. What the heck? What? What's that?
Greninja!
Man, that sucks.
Man, I don't even know how that happens. Like I feel like when you're that high up there, you're definitely going off the top.
Right. Well, I think Tariq was just a little too far to the left since the tech roll was, or too far to the right because the tech roll was to the left there. Very unfortunate stuff. I guess there's a bunch of different variables when it comes to that up smash. It is unfortunate, but gonna have to shake it off here and try to get some kind of other confirm or a straight hit, trying to wipe off the second stock. And Glua still has Waft online, has the lead as well.
Yeah. Yeah, at this percent, I really feel like only weak neutral air is going to set up into anything. Otherwise, you got to hit that raw.
So, man.
My God, so close.
Oh, no!
Oh, my extra soul.
Oh, it's just over.
Yeah.
Wow, that's crazy that like Gluto finds a hit.
Things here on the stage now is going to be Kurama against Gluto. Big rivalry, if I'm not mistaken, for their two sponsors, right?
Yeah, very true, because Kurama is...
Carmine Corp.
Yeah, Carmine Corp. There you go.
Brother.
Nice job.
I don't know what song this was and the way it started up, but this song sounds like it started up like it was powering up.
Dude,
something like a battery was getting powered. I was like, what the? But hey, you know what?
Ooh. Dang.
We're starting off right here for Kurama. Now, yesterday when we watched Gluto play, his coach came up here and talked to us, and he was saying that Gluto, he didn't want to say it on the mic, but he said Gluto actually was like pretty tired yesterday. Jet lag and all that good stuff.
Right.
I was like, you know what? I'll give him the benefit of the doubt. And so hopefully Gluto went home and got some sleep. However, they were posting on Twitter, making jokes like, oh, Gluto's doing push-ups. Go to sleep. If you're tired, go to sleep, brother.
I love that tweet, though. Dang, doing some push-ups, the
good.
down air, the drop down. Kind of just like the way Ken finished that last match, too. Just dropping him right into the blast zone. Clean stuff from Gluto.
No, but the way Gluto set it up was crazy because he fell into the ground to cancel the down air just to make sure only the multi-hits connected on Kurama, because if the full down air connected,
tag.
Kurama could have teched or just made it back to the stage, right?
Right, yeah, that down air has just been, he's been kind of pushing the meta, right, thanks to those down airs, especially if they're not off stage, they're on stage too. Always a threat.
Oh, man.
For the up smash, yeah, definitely. Wario, that's a no-fly zone around Mario, especially when you're around KO percentage for sure. But Wario, sometimes he can't help himself, bro. With bite, great aerials, a lot of drift and mix-up, like, it's just going to be a thing that happens. How do you shut down this aerial pressure from Gluto is one of the first questions you got to ask yourself when you're playing against them.
It truly ends up becoming like a battle of nairs and up airs between these two. Both of them having phenomenal up airs, phenomenal nairs to get things started as well, too. So, hold up. Kurama, though.
Yeah. Kurama is Mr. Boosted F-Tilt. Like, he really, he plays like a Belmont. Like, he'd just be boosted F-tilted all day.
I think the rising up airs are going to be pretty huge in this matchup, too. If Gluto's going to be comfortable staying around Kurama's, like, no-fly zone like you're saying has, he can get picked up by one of these up airs.
Oh, man, if he had turned that other up air around, I think he would have been able to actually pick that up. But no, still went for a reverse up air instead. But yeah, this is still, he managed to whittle his way back into that into this game. That was a clean down tilt starter, but not enough to take the stock yet.
Maybe we can get a setup into the down air, but Wario has a little bit of bulk, right? And we know Kurama loves to take those really early stocks with these ladder combos, but I'm not too sure how early it can be on Wario.
True, right here we see the bike coming out. Nice, very smart.
Seen it go, too.
yeah, very smart Flood. Get rid of the bike in that situation. Playing against a character that doesn't have too much range, you can use the bike to like kind of extend your play range.
Very good punish right there, actually getting the down tilt into the dash attack. I'm back. Fighting his way back to the stage. Oh, the wall jump!
Dang!
That
getting around
so
that
cool.
pressure. Yeah.
I was down with that.
Dropping off like, and then also keeping your double jump in a situation like that is so unfair.
Yeah. You gotta be quick with it too to do tech like that.
Oh, yeah.
You know, after that big first stock from Gluto, Kurama actually taking the stock lead and goodbye. Okay,
Yeah,
well,
there it
I'm
is.
sorry, Kurama.
we see nothing but even games here. That's what Gluto said. So until he still has the waft. Oh, and yeah, it's always an issue. Hold on now.
We literally saw Waft kill at 7 today, and we will certainly see it get a lot of damage at this point.
That was good. That was good.
Thank you. I saw like the speed at which he flew. I was like, he's not dead.
Yeah. You gotta have the reactions, even as a commentator, right?
Yeah, keeping sharp here.
All right, so you got the damage, but the Waft is offline now. And especially with the way Kurama plays. Oh, slipping past with that neutral air dodge. But the pacing Kurama plays at, I think Gluto's only going to get 1 Waft per game, right?
Yeah, I mean,
specifically in this game. I think in some of the later games depends on how the game really starts. But yeah, they've been kind of going back and forth and really landing a lot of their damaging hits. So yeah, this game in particular, maybe only getting 1.
Not enough room on the platform to get the dash up air.
Wow, that angle is awful.
Going high? I can't. The magnet hands, it must have been really close, honestly. I'm pretty surprised he didn't grab that, but good job by Gluto forcing that last air there and taking the last stock.
And to game 2, bringing another platform in the mix, though. Getting it over to actual Battlefield.
Yeah, surprising that the stage is left open, too. Gluto must feel super confident on the stage.
I mean, I think they both get that benefit. Gluto definitely gets way more of these.
Oh my god!
Way more of these. I mean, this is definitely historically known as the Mario stage, but you know, we get a lot of up air conversions from Wario too. So.
Wow. Yeah, these characters shades very different, but in a weird way, kind of similar too. In a lot of their, at least how they get their follow-ups and combos and stuff.
Right. You never want to get hit by up tilt from either of these characters because that might be death.
Jade just fading back here.
Nice.
Oh, the boosted F-tilt,
man. I'm telling you,
much of that.
Doing it all weekend, bro. Crazy.
Pretty meaty option, just not as committal as that dash stack, right?
It's just a little extra range that Mario needs, right? It's one of the weaknesses of the character. Outside of Fireball, like he doesn't have a whole lot that's, you know, decent option. But good air dodge. Gluto, for as French as he is, doing a lot of American air dodges, honestly. And they are working out. I'm sorry, Humming.
You got to do all kinds of air dodges to make it back, especially against Kurama.
Okay, man, 168% on this Wario right now. Some kind of down air something here.
Don't call it the French air dodge, guys. That's ridiculous.
How many different air dodges are there?
I think it's all the same one.
It's a global air dodge.
No one's doing the French. It's only a French air dodge if it works.
Yeah,
there you go.
It has to be good. It has to be good.
That's right. The finest air dodge.
All right. Good forward air right there. Some call it the French forward air, you know, the way I was able to take that stock. But
when anything connects, it's just French.
Gluto's looking for the French waft right now.
Is it the French food? I don't know.
There you go. I like the down tilt too. A little range again. You're talking about how important that is for Mario to have. Obviously, the up close boxing options are really strong, but.
Oh, there. Okay, great reaction from Kurama, just instantly going to up B there, not having the resources. But the waft is online here. Yeah, like TK mentioned, the pacing kind of changed up a little bit, right?
Yeah. No, I mean, as I was saying, like, this game, though, I think it's slowed down and he's not really in control of the pace. So if Gluto is in control of the pace, that's when I think I'm more likely to see 2 wafts. Normally, you only see that 1 waft because he has to use it for his comeback factor. But if he can get one off, like, early in the set, even if it's just like a half waft,
oh, well. It's going to be that stock.
Yeah,
and now he has 1 waft left. I mean, doesn't even have to use it for a comeback. He just comes through and find the big victory right here.
Yeah, this is going to be really tough, especially with waft on the table. And Wario can play this passive game a lot. Oh, there it is again.
Man, we haven't seen Kurama get a single ladder off the top for a stock, at least. I mean, it's great damage, but, man, this weight is really helping Gluto out, and I think Gluto just knowing how to navigate DI-wise and just positioning-wise, not really giving Kurama those opportunities.
Yeah, I think the amount of fade that Gluto has, like, or Wario has, fading away, like, the little tiny extensions that Kurama has to get has to be mad tight.
My man's definitely just carrying him left and right there with the posts. Down tilts and fairs, pointing them out.
Okay, off stage here, the fireball not sniping Wario off the bike here. 166% going for the waft and disadvantage and air dodging away.
Yeah, he's been doing that a lot. The American waft on that one, by the way. He's been looking for the shield poke on the head, too, of players when he lands on them. It hasn't been working out a ton. I'm a little surprised he's going for it, but he's got a big enough lead where he can take a gamble like that, maybe potentially get a half waft back, too. Back throw from center? I don't think so, man.
Wow. Yep. It's Battlefield. These blast zones are huge.
Man has to definitely get that from the side if he can find another one. Honestly, he also now is in that area where he can just fish for down air for the stock, and finally does it, but takes him quite a bit. 92%. At least he doesn't have to deal with the waft. I mean, he might have to deal with a half waft, which is still kind of dangerous, or definitely dangerous at the percentage that he's at. But
yeah, this is the plan all along.
This is the Mario percentages that we've been talking about, right? Those mid-lower percentages where Mario, if he gets a down tilt, maybe an anti-air up tilt, it could be death, honestly. Raw grab, yep, looking for it there, but no waft ready to go. We're gonna keep fighting it out here a little bit. There it is.
Yeah, well, can't get the full or the double jump up there. I don't think he was going to be able to line that up anyway. He was pretty high up on that second up air, but regardless, we did get some decent damage on to Gluto. But yeah, he's still not out of the out of danger yet.
I'm pointing it out, man, for sure. This is the win condition right here. I'm pointing it out to you several times. Down tilt, dash attack,
dash forward, and get a really good follow-up up air or follow-up forward air, right? And I mean, just the defensive DI and defensive positioning coming out from Gluto has been fantastic. Again, not a single ladder KO. First 2 games. We see Kurama get sometimes multiple of those in a single game.
Right. A lot of these like double up airs too, not leading to any like fairs. Also at the ledge, little suspect.
Yeah. Well, also it's just I think where he's getting these up airs could sometimes be a little hard. For the sole fact that like when you are getting at the edge and you're not ready to capitalize off that, Gluto just gets the reset situation. Good first stock right here for Kurama. But yeah, Gluto gets this reset situation just because of how good the drift is from Wario. Like he doesn't have to directional air dodge. True. He can just air dodge away and then just drift away. And unless you're ready for that, you're not going to be able to catch that. But either way, that was a very, very hot start for Kurama. Really trying to put himself on the map and on the board.
He definitely changed up the game plan too. Like he sat there at the CSS and thought for a while. He didn't even lock in Mario. Like it took him a minute, and he definitely thought about it, and it's working out super well in this game 3.
Ooh, that was hot.
Oh, you turned me around? All right, sounds good.
Yeah, it does not matter.
I'm down for that trade.
Your hitbox is so tiny anyway, I'm going to hit you.
Try to go for a reset here, but the directional air dodge to the far left platform. Mario not going to be able to get there in time again. Gluto knowing exactly when and where to insert this defense.
Yeah, the down tilt stopping Kurama from moving is amazing.
Yeah, he stuffed out the boosted F tilt with that, F tilt with that. It was cool.
Oh,
that air dodge again, man. I'm telling you, it's a real thing.
He's getting away with it though. It's definitely working out. Kurama was not fast enough to get that back air in for at least just the damage, but still, look at this solid lead that he's got right now. 156.
Nice.
And the back air still not going to be enough though.
No bike though. Huge situation for Kurama going low though. Protecting himself underneath the stage. Very nice.
Yeah.
Fade away with the neutral is very smart. Again, the no-fly zone. And that's going to be a half waft right to the corner. Living that waft. Very nice by Kurama. The perfect DI.
Okay, yeah, that should definitely be enough right there. Middle of the stage or not. The back air at almost 200 have been enough. And now Kurama does have a lead. Took a lot of damage off that half waft confirmed. And so we're looking for Gluto to kind of even this up super quick. Line up that back air. Okay, nice roll on.
In the earthquake hitbox of that down air with the fastball. Gluto lining up this edge guard here. Just needs one hit. Fair going to back up for this ledge trap though. There it is. Nice. The wall jump into the double jump here. Kurama really navigating through so much and going to miss the tech on that down air.
Look how good that down air has been for Gluto at the ledge. Couple stocks already throughout the set. Very big. He's working on a 3-0 right now. Oh, they're scrapping. Dogfight in the air right now.
You're totally right with those down airs too. Like what's messed up is like in that specific situation. Oh wait, hold on. Jeez, 89%. So many up airs.
Oh no, the game has definitely escaped Kurama. He didn't even have to really deal. Well, he might have to deal with the half waft now. But oh my!
Jeez.
GG. I think so ending. Much of that set was determined right at the ledge. Right? It started off.
Wait, game number 1 is here right now. Let's see how it all unfolds.
Absolutely, man. Top 8 starts now, and it's starting off with some damn on. Ladies and gentlemen, 77 fresh ones off the bat. My man came to play.
That's right. 77 in 10 seconds, bro. That is nutty.
Yeah. Okay, great stuff. But you know what? Gluto, of course, opening up super aggressively. You have that frame for it there. Very easy to toss around, trying to float around Steve, but unfortunately, it kind of coming back to bite him.
Yeah.
Okay, dropping the anvil. Yeah, stay away from your motorcycle, okay? All I got is a cart for you.
No, absolutely, man. Looking hard already. And, you know, you're going to start the mining. Make sure that you get the proper mats here all day. Gluto's going to be patient here, though, right? And that's going to be really key. A lot of times people are too eager to kind of go through these blocks, and they just allow Cola just free kills, right, from these straight hits. And Steve's such a good character at that as well. So you got to be patient. There we go. Clap it up. Standing ovation. You know it.
And you know the anvil's on its way down after 2 up airs, man. You can't take too many more of those.
Bro, I can't believe he just put Gluto in jail.
Yeah.
Hey, he locked him up, man.
Do not collect $200. All right, I'm getting high onto the stage for the landing. Yeah, all he can do is reset to neutral, though. No chance to whip punish, even a forward smash right there. Oh, and it's going to be the up throw. My God. Akalo with a near-perfect stock. Took like 1 combo from Gluto.
Yeah,
right.
No, absolutely.
And it's kind of what we prophesized a little bit here. You know, just the importance of making sure you get the lead on somebody like Akalo if you're going to play a character like Wario. But sadly enough, has to play from behind here. But you know what, though? Wario has some tricks up his sleeve, too, forcing that high recovery in. We've been seeing a lot of players throughout the course of the weekend back air the Steve players out of their cart.
Well, I'm loving already the movement I'm seeing right here. How he's navigating, making sure that he's not standing directly under this anvil, right? And he's been able to get a ton of damage. He's been playing well around minecart as well. Really solid stuff.
That's right.
But Tariq, I would love to ask you, man, just seeing these 2 players play before, what do you feel Glutonny has to do in order to get the W here?
It's like he has to find a way to actually be able to maneuver around all the stuff that Akola is lying around. The blocks that he's, like, exactly this kind of situation.
Right.
Wario has a hard time actually dealing with these blocks, I think. Oh! Exactly, because of those. He doesn't have the right tools. He doesn't have the disjoints to go through. But he has those heavy hits, so if he's actually able to have an advantage state against Cola, he can maybe find something out, but it's looking really rough.
Yeah,
most
man.
certainly is,
absolutely, man. My man's got all the diamonds in the world, and you know, man, they say diamond's a girl best friend, but I think there's another one competing for it, man. Steve
and a man's worst enemy, bro. Look at what Gluto's going through.
It's a hard life out here.
Dude, fighting Steve is like having a kid and trying to clean up after it all the time. There's just no way you can clear the screen. He's going to make a mess somewhere else.
That's right. Okay, and this is a mess of a game right here. Number 1 for Gluto, just really struggling to get a word in the neutral here right now. Right
we run it back. Oh, it doesn't kill though.
Man, I'm saying I would have died.
Yeah,
we don't need words, bro.
No, we most certainly do not.
He's letting that thing do all the talking.
Okay, but this was, again, a lot of promise here. Kind of going back to what I talked about before, the importance of catching Akala in the air. You know, whether you're up being back or you're going for cart, you know, Wario does have some great air-to-air options. Down tilt, nothing off of it. And I love that safety on the falling up air.
Yeah, good nair in the up air there. Good damage, but yo, can we find a kill option, please? Gotta get to the last stock.
He's looking for it. Bam, I think he can hear you, bro.
Oh, I think so too. Oh, wait a minute. You let him fly dirty on you like that? That's crazy.
Bro, so little lag on that up B. I feel like Steve can recover high and low so effectively.
Yeah, man.
If Gluto gets this kill and he can prolong the match for about another minute, I think it's possible, right?
Yeah.
I mean, he's so good at these comebacks.
Still very, very doable. Mixing up the recovery.
Oh, yeah. Get out of here.
Well, I like the stage, personally, because, like, Steve doesn't get too much stone on here, so Wario can deal better with the blocks just because, like, they have less HP.
Yeah.
So I think he's going to have an easier time actually getting to Akola.
Yep.
Well, we'll see about how it actually goes.
That's right. It's all about implementation right here, and we'll see. This one already off to a slightly better start than what we've seen in game number 1, but right as I say that, though, 100% already on the board. 32.
Man, he said, hold these hot coals real quick, that little magma, right? But you know one thing I will say, despite how game 1 looked, I think we had a miscalculation there on the waft, right? Percentage.
Sure.
You know, get that a little bit more percentage there. We're looking at a much different game 1. So I don't think necessarily the overall game plan for Gluto was bad, per se, on game 1. So let's see what happens here in game 2.
Yeah, I mean, he's doing a really good job punishing those high recoveries and then
there
up underneath the ledge of the stage.
Allez.
Don't play with me down here.
Let's get it, man.
I got active hitboxes, man.
I think Akala was too busy trying to figure out how he'd make that angle work to actually get back to even think about teching. Wow. Gonna respond immediately with another stock, though. Takes a bit of damage in the process. Let's see, though. Gluto already looking so much better than game 1. I think his odds are way higher now.
That's right.
Oh, and the
we building it up, though,
I
bro.
love
I love gold. That's right. Austin Powers right here, man. I gotta tell you.
Yo, damage. Wait.
No, you tried it. Oh, and then he tried to drop the anvil for good measure.
Good catch.
Rinse and repeat, but no.
Oh, Perry! Perry's still living, though.
My goodness, Perry the Nair, too, having just the wherewithal to scout out Nair. Oh, my God.
Okay, he watched the Rockman video in between those games.
Oh, the half walk. Not enough, though.
Yeah, the little toot not gonna work, bro. But that bear will. Headbutt.
Never mind.
Yeah, you wait a minute.
Hey, I thought Steve was light, bro. What happened?
Joke's on you, man.
Oh,
there we go. Yeah, see, he's light.
5 fingers.
Yep, the Will Smith, man. You love that at the ledge.
Oh, absolutely.
Okay, great stuff here. That's beautiful again. And I'll say it once, I'll say it again, man. Just not to, be a broken record, but, if you can force that high recovery back down to the stage, I feel like that's certainly what Gluto's waiting for.
Gluto clipped with the anvil, though. And, man, I'd love to say he should just burn time to build waft, but that's going to give Akala infinite iron and diamond, right? He can basically play the game however he wants as well.
Yeah, and right now he's in a critical position where it's like he already has diamond on deck, but he doesn't have any necessarily in the match, right? He only has the gold, so this is actually a good position for Glutonny to approach properly and just add some pressure.
Okay. Looking to get busy with the bike right now. Trade's not quite working in Gluto's favor anymore. Going to need some raw hits here and fast. Trying to find that one opening with the falling up air possibly, or a down tilt. Up tilt.
Going up. Oh, yeah, we clapping. We clapping out here.
That's good damage right
Talk
there.
to him.
I think
I get another?
We have a half waft in play as well. There it is. Gluto takes one, puts himself on the board.
He's out here.
For you, Gluto, of course, proving just that. Game number 2. Going away at Gluto. Here we are with game number 3 and a rinse and repeat of 1 and 2 with the opening.
Oh, absolutely, man. Hit him with the wood combo, man. Yes, sir. Ooh.
Uh-oh. The woods are
we
here.
trying to climb?
Jesus, that looked exactly like the beginning of game 1. 100%. Wow, almost a kill with Town and City's short side blast zones. Gluto hanging on here, though. Let's see, one up air or one up tilt could start something huge for him.
Yeah.
All right. Love that nair. And quick frame 4 options. A good way to drift around Steve, but of course you have to watch how you do that. And on and off stage, immediate air dodge, the anvil.
Man.
Nothing off of it, but my goodness, there's an up smash.
Caught you lacking, bro.
Such a great out of shield tool for Steve, man. Covers that massive space, even if it's not a true punish. You can catch a lot of follow-up actions. We're gonna see the minecart come in, build a little more damage too. Oh, the crafting table, maybe giving Gluto more time to react for that.
Yeah.
Uh-oh, down tilt.
Watch your toes.
What are those?
Yes, sir.
Okay, yeah, bite coming through. Wanted to keep it on stage right there. That's a good way to, apply a little pressure from the other side of the room. Also another good way to extend the wafts. But I got the diamond on deck. Hold on. Bite game?
Bike beats minecart officially.
Okay.
Okay, get tossed. Bike's up into play.
Oh, you
the ledge trap, not going to work.
Yeah, shiesty setup right there. Throwing a really laggy move like down smash, saying, hey man, come and punish me. Forget about this bike.
Yeah, come get it.
They're playing catch.
Yeah.
They're really playing catch.
Freaking hot potato over here. All right, opportunity here. We're going to ride dirty with my cart. Yeah, get out of here with that.
Come on, bro.
Yeah, you ain't riding up on me. Not today.
We at the
I've
awards.
seen you.
We are at the awards, bro. Stop playing. F-tilt, getting busy. This time center stage. We usually see it done towards the ledge. Done in good faith, too, especially versus somebody with recovery like, Steve's, but center stage getting it done down tilt frame 5. Here's the nair.
Cross stage.
Wrong way. Yeah. Oh, man, that's rough.
At least they put him back in the game in terms of percent.
Yeah.
And I think at the 5-minute mark, we're almost sure to get another full waft here. Gluto, if you can get this one done the hard way, you might be looking good for that last stock.
True. No Mange here.
Can't eat that the angle, though.
Nope, not at all.
Gotta respect that. It's always on the way down. Okay. This is scary hours indeed. Both sides really trying to get a good feel for each other. Akala just disengaging. Knowing War wants to spend a lot of time in the air, there's a chance he might try to jump in and over the block.
Bro.
This time reaching out to go and get it.
He just threw a tick throw at him. I know. With the minecart, that is such a strong option, man.
It's so good, man. It's so good. All right, easy block here. Cola trying to get a grab. Okay, trying to start something up here. Oh,
okay. Smart. Great patience. Knew he was going to try to back her out the corner. Big shoulder.
All right, we need to see some kind of a kill real soon from Gluto. Otherwise, this might just snowball out of control. Akala with the diamond and a gold ready to go. Decent amount of iron, but you can't really get too much on this stage. That's one good thing for Gluto.
Oh, there. Wow.
Holding in.
He did not believe in that. Get these early kills. It's so ridiculous. Such an insane move.
Yeah, and also it's kind of a slap in the face to Wario. I mean, again, Wario is a character that just gets so much off of living long. The fact that you can go up against a character like Steve that can just do away with you so quickly really says a lot. Love that nair right off the ledge. Trying to disengage from that pressure. Hold on a minute. Oh, yeah. I got the wood on lock, bro.
Okay, step back. Get that nair. Only going to get nair 1, though.
Healing up a little bit.
Chomps up.
Yeah, swing the margins of the percent a little bit back into his favor, but still, Akala just content to mine in the corner, use the crafting table almost as cover. When you interact with it, you freeze just a little tiny bit for hit lag.
Yeah.
And we've seen that decide some interactions before.
What we've also been seeing is that Gluto does want to take his time, but also poke slowly but surely towards Akola's end. But he's always getting hit by the burst options, by the dash attacks, or some mine cards here and there. He's not really finding out what kind of timing Akola has in like throwing out these options. He definitely has to find out how to deal with those, because if he can take his time just poking around and like waiting for WAF to come out, he'll be able to just have a full WAF two times a match.
Yes, absolutely, and that's so pertinent in this, right? And that's one of the things, right? Of course, you know, Steve's going to be a character that takes time and wants to build up all the mats, but you know what? Against Wario, he's building into, oh man, that's an NFL right there. That's a tactical, boy. Yes, sir.
Forward air into dash attack, closing out the stock for Gluto. Finally has a stock lead at the beginning of the game.
We're going up tilt. Hold on. Oh, don't air dodge on me.
Oh, the wrong direction. That could have been so much more damage for Gluto. Instead, it's going to be even stocks. Getting out of the corner, minecart into Anvil. All right, the walls are up.
Yes,
and
sir.
The way that Gluto found that opening with the forward air was by making it look like he was going to choose to attack the blocks. And Akala was just like, oh, cool, I'm going to be mining then. And no, he just dropped in. So I think the mix-up is break the wall versus jump over the wall at the most ambiguous timing you possibly can.
Yeah, really try to mix it up, you know, like it.
Okay, wait.
That was definitely a misinput. He
Absolutely.
wants that WAF. It would have definitely taken the stock. It doesn't matter what side it would have hit.
Yeah, that would have killed. But you know what? He has stacked up a lot of damage. All right, Monjay once again, you know, in a good time, getting some damage. 133. Now we got an opportunity here. Gets the roll one, and unfortunate doesn't get hit.
Okay, Akala though still holding strong right here despite this deficit. Of course, one down tilt dash attack positioned properly. It could be a bad time, I'd imagine. Gluto's trying to keep the waft in the pocket as long as possible. There's a back air. Can I get another? There it is.
Yeah. How long are you going to be able to shield? Oh, he said nah.
No way.
Nah. We swinging.
He just threw a forward smash out in his face, and Gluto frames away from parrying that. Could have been really unfortunate in the other direction. Either way, backer's going to tie it up.
It's about that time.
It's time for diamonds.
Yeah, you see how my man just destroyed that freaking that crafting table? He's like, get that crap out of here.
Get it off of my stage.
Oh, you got diamonds, baby! Get out of here! Whoa. This is my spot!
Again, yeah, okay. Wow, I'm kind of surprised. I mean, you do get the earlier kills with back air and forward smash and minecart here, so I could see the logic.
Oh, and just a newfound level of confidence here from Gluto. Just electing to go for the boxing match early on out the gate, but that time not paying off again. Akala with a chunky size lead.
I know, he got some easy wood combos already, man. The Johnny Apple, so you got to stay away from that. Okay, clapped up.
No,
platform saved him.
Unfortunate.
Up throw. Combos continue. 53% is not too bad.
Wow.
74.
Oh my God.
He's helping with the conversion.
So close.
Yeah, he said clap this, bro.
Yep, great awareness.
I'm going to drop a TNT on you. Go ahead.
Sir.
Go ahead and hit it. See what happens.
Honestly shocked that Akala didn't throw a anvil out, right? That really could have killed Gluto early, especially if he was holding in, which is very likely if he's going for the chase. But no, he did everything but that. He blocks the, I forget what else he did up there, but, TNT.
Yeah.
Okay, a lot of explosions happening right here to match this explosive match. This is looking good right now. Love that. Just jump right in.
He was ready. He wanted to confirm out that for sure.
Whoa, the band's combo, bro,
yeah,
off the wall.
Yeah, he said, you better be able to get that, man.
Down to dash tag actually taking the stock. I expected it to be the weak hit just because Akala was so far away, but still getting his sweet spot. This is really clutch for Gluto.
Yeah. And of course, Gluto knows, right? All that matters is that singular block underneath, right? Once you break that, you can just run and dash in through. So now you have an actual approach option. So really love this level of play and awareness. Okay, that was not okay.
He landed on the anvil.
He didn't even put so.
It didn't look like
he didn't even put so. He just there.
My goodness.
Yo, get
Gluto's
deleted.
shield even came up, I'm pretty sure, but then he fell off of it and got hit.
Oh my gosh! And what a turnaround!
Yeah.
Okay, wait a minute. We clapping.
He said, put the
Anvil, hold this bike right now. The Harley.
Oh,
yeah.
Wait. Oh, the bike saved him.
Yes, thank goodness.
Okay. Bike is the MVP of this matchup. It seems it's beaten both minecart and anvil for him.
Okay, wait a minute. Some new paces right here for Akala, allowing him to jump with Nair first and then meeting him air tear with forward air and back air.
Yeah, and he's trying to space him out. Getting a little nervous. Getting a little nervous. Okay, great dash attack there from Makola.
Yeah, the extension on the
The
crafting
max.
table yet again. Oh, and his blocks are iron now. Yeah, he's going to have to farm some other resources so he doesn't waste that.
Okay, disengaging.
There we go.
This bike is so good right now.
Yeah. No,
it's
the bike
saving
plays
Gluto in
incredible.
so many situations.
So good.
I swear I have a heart attack every time he throws it at him during something like that.
Are we going to minecart here? Are we trying to get out here?
Oh,
Wait.
forward air?
Oh, he's scared. Wow, the fade away, man. Those straight hits. One of the reasons why Steve is so strong, man. My goodness.
Oh, the tool broke. The diamond axe is broken. He's trying to maybe mine another one.
He definitely wants a new one because otherwise he can't combo like, at least with good percentages.
Exactly.
Okay. And that's how going for some pummels. He's looking for damage here this time.
That was bad. Yeah, I almost died from that.
Wait a minute. This could be it.
Gluto.
Wait a minute.
This would be such a huge set win.
We got a full stomach, baby.
Okay. What's for lunch right now? We got a couple nairs, of course. Your best approach option if you're Wario.
Okay.
Wait a second.
Straight 60.
Oh,
he knew
75.
It. Yeah.
Gluto's basically spawned at 75 every stop.
Yeah.
Okay, Aqua playing very well out of shield, too. Not afraid to let Wario jump in.
Not at all.
He's cut from a different cloth. There's Nair.
Okay.
Wait a minute. Can I get another?
Okay, wait.
Down
there. Wait. Stop. Oh, my goodness. The parry.
The parry, but the wrong way.
Okay, you're going to have to mix up the approaches, man. He's starting to parry the aerials.
Okay, literally next interaction wins, depending on what Gluto hits him with.
Last hit situation here. Here we go.
Okay. You come get your bite. Come get your bite.
Oh, he couldn't even throw it because the block broke.
Oh, my God! Oh, my God!
Ultimate voltage, you work and come as you want. We'll welcome you with open arms, with quality over the top. May our voices be heard loud, may our neighbors hear us out. Yeah, take a seat and grab a drink, watch our players make us proud, or show us your dazzling moves, grab the controller.